Good morning! On this stage 30 years ago, Steve introduced the Macintosh to the world, the iMac, which signaled the rebirth of Apple. Today, we have some amazing products to share with you. Today, we are launching the biggest advancement in the history of iPhone. The iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus.
With the anodized aluminum back, complete with stainless steel Apple. These are our new generation Retina displays. We call them Retina HD. And yes, they're bigger. They're a lot bigger. Here on the left is an iPhone 5S. In the center, iPhone 6. And on the right, the iPhone 6 Plus. I think you can see the difference. It has over 1 million pixels, thinner than anything we have ever made. Double touch the Touch ID button, this is what happens. A new generation chip, the Apple A8. Up to 25% faster CPU performance, up to 50% faster graphics performance. It's up to 50 times faster than the original iPhone. It's 50% more efficient than the A7 chip. And we had to pick the developer with the coolest name you have ever seen, Super Evil Megacorp. So I'm very happy to introduce Stefan Sherman.
Good morning. Today, I am thrilled to debut for you Vainglory, the multiplayer battle arena perfected for touch. With me is my co-founder, Tommy, who will be playing Petal, an unlikely warrior small of size but big of courage. In Vainglory, players play a unique hero with unique skills and abilities. A world of 1.3 million polygons running at 60 frames per second, and more than 100 fully animated characters. Join us when Vainglory launches in the App Store this fall.
The iPhone 6 Plus, 80 hours of music listening, 14 hours of HD video playback, 12 hours Wi-Fi browsing, LTE browsing, 3G browsing. Along with the A8, there's our motion coprocessor, a new generation, M8. Well, the new generation M8 can tell when you're cycling and you're walking, you're running. It can tell how many steps you're running. And for the first time, give you credit for elevation as well, flights of stairs. The LTE in iPhone 6 and 6 Plus is faster than ever, 150 megabit per second. And there's now 20 LTE bands compared to 13 previously. That's the most in any smartphone in the world. VoLTE. That stands for Voice over LTE. It makes calls clearer sounding, and you always have simultaneous voice and data. There's also faster Wi-Fi in both of the products as well, 802.11ac, which is up to 3 times faster than 802.11n, up to 433 megabit per second. And there are great new cameras in both iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. It's an 8 megapixel iSight camera, true tone flash, it has large 1.5 micron pixels, has a fast 2.2 aperture, but most importantly, has a new generation iSight sensor in it. It's called Focus Pixels. This is called phase detection autofocus, and they can focus almost twice as fast of the previous generation. 6 Plus adds something new with the iPhone line, optical image stabilization. The 6 and the 6 Plus can take video up to 240 frames a second. Yes. Well, I'm really happy to tell you it starts at just $199. That's on a typical 2-year carrier contract with 16 gigabytes. And now at $299, we've increased the capacity to 64 gigs. And $399, all new configuration, 128 gigabytes. We're going to start to ship them on September 19th. In those countries, you'll be able to pre-order them starting this Friday on the 12th.
We've enlisted the help of a couple of our friends to do some fun new ads.
Dun, 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 dun.
Justin Timberlake and Jimmy Fallon. These guys are incredibly fun to work with. So that is iPhone. And now I'd like to talk about an entirely new category of service. And it's all about the wallet. Our vision is to replace this, Apple Pay.
Okay, your total is $23.78.
That's it. Would you like to see it one more time, just in case you may have blinked and missed it? Here it is. It is so cool.
And we've got a groundbreaking NFC radio antenna built across the top. Now you also have the convenience and security of Touch ID. And we've got a new chip called the Secure Element, and securely. We are not in the business of collecting your data. Apple doesn't know what you bought, where you bought it, or how much you paid for it. McDonald's is even adding Apple Pay to its drive-thru. And our own Apple retail stores. And that's Apple Pay. Thank you.
We have one more thing. I am so excited, and I am so proud to share it with you this morning. It is the next chapter in Apple's story, and here it is. Apple Watch is the most personal device we've ever created. And it works seamlessly with iPhone. And it's also a comprehensive health and fitness device. It's this dial. It's called a crown. And on the Apple Watch, it's called a digital crown. The digital crown includes infrared LEDs and photodiodes that translate rotary movement into digital data. And if you're within an app, like the Clock app as an example, if you press the digital crown, it returns to the home screen.
Now the watch faces can be customized just how you like. And it goes back a little bit. This is one of my favorite ones. And it shows you where you are in the Earth. So if you wake up and forget where you are, you can just look here. And you can go fly to the moon. If you tap on the bottom left here, it will actually fly me over to the moon. Swipe up from the bottom of the watch face, and you'll see information that you choose to have here. Now we've created something called QuickBoard. And you can see here we've actually analyzed the text that's coming in and picked out some things you might want to just tap on and send back, that we've built Siri into Apple Watch. So we can do Siri just by pressing the digital crown here. What movies are playing tonight in Cupertino? So we've got a Photos app here.